Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, Meetings Assistance for Jehovah's Witnesses. I hope all of you are doing well. In this video, we are going to prepare for the Congregation Book Study, Learn from the Bible, for the week of September 8th to 14th. And this week, we will study lessons 16 and 17. Let's begin. Lesson 16. Who was Job? Question 1. What tests did Satan put Job through? Satan took away all his possessions, caused his animals to be stolen or destroyed, brought about the death of his children, and inflicted him with a painful disease. He also used people to falsely accuse him and make him feel guilty, all with the goal of making Job stop worshiping Jehovah. Additional comments. Job 1. 8 shows that Jehovah had full confidence in Job and regarded him as a faithful servant. This teaches us that, even if we do not understand why we face trials, Jehovah sees our integrity and knows what we can endure. Job 2. 7 describes how Satan struck Job with a painful disease. This verse reminds us that many of our trials do not come from God, but are the result of Satan's wickedness, as he seeks to weaken us spiritually. Question 2. How did Jehovah reward Job? After Job remained loyal despite his suffering, Jehovah healed him, restored more possessions than he had before, gave him new children, and allowed him to live a long life filled with peace and blessings. Additional comments. Job 42. 10 recounts how Jehovah restored Job's prosperity and gave him twice as much as he had lost. This shows that God does not forget those who are faithful to him and can reward them beyond what they expect. James 5. 11 highlights Job's endurance and how Jehovah blessed him in the end. His example encourages us to be patient during trials, trusting that God will act at the right time to bring us relief and peace. Lesson 17. Moses chooses to worship Jehovah. Question 1. How were the Israelites treated in Egypt? They were enslaved and forced to work hard in construction and in the fields. In addition, Pharaoh ordered that all newborn Israelite boys be killed in an attempt to stop the growth of their people. Additional comments. Exodus 1. 13 to 14 describes how the Egyptians forced the Israelites to perform hard and cruel labor. This shows that God's servants may face unjust situations, but Jehovah still has a purpose for them even in difficult times. Exodus 2. 10 recounts how Moses was raised in Pharaoh's court, but he never forgot his roots or his God. This example teaches that, even when surrounded by opposing influences, we can maintain our spiritual identity. Question 2. Why did Moses flee from Egypt? Because after defending an Israelite and killing an Egyptian who was mistreating him, Pharaoh wanted to kill Moses, and he had to flee to save his life. Additional comments. Acts 7:25 indicates that Moses thought the Israelites would understand that God wanted to deliver them through him, but they did not comprehend it. This shows that, even when we have good intentions, we need to wait for God's timing and direction to act. Hebrews 11:24-25 highlights that Moses chose to suffer with the people of God rather than enjoy the privileges of Egypt. This teaches us that serving Jehovah involves courageous decisions, even when that means giving up personal benefits. Well, these have been the practical answers for this week's congregation book study. I hope they are very helpful for you, my dear brothers and sisters. I send you a warm hug, and may Jehovah bless and protect you always.